Here's my Marvel Legends Wrestler Spider-Man, and this one that I have is the re-release with the packaging in yellow. The earlier version that came out is from the first movie way back in 2002. I'm not so sure what is the difference between these two, but yeah, the one that I have is the second release. So here's the figure with all the accessories. You can see that the paintwork has faded, the red is really pale, but the silver web lines still look quite good. Here's the mask, it's really squishy and rubbery, and those that have the figure would know that this is actually kind of rubbery, the attire. And yeah, I've had mine stored in the box, stacked between all the other spider figures. Yeah, I know that isn't the best way to keep the figure, and I only realized that it's really in bad condition recently. Look at the flattened shirt, and look at the edges of the shirt. It's really kind of stretched out, even though it was just like in a flat position in the box. There is a permanent indent on the pants here, and at the back, yeah, it's really in bad condition. What I'm going to try right now is to take this off with minimal damage to the rubbery attire. The worst is actually this head. I think the mask is really stuck on the head. First, let's open up the arms. Oh, look at that. It's really stuck and sticking to each other. Let's see if I can take this off without actually... Yep, it's gone. Look at that. It tore at the midsection over here. Yeah, I was expecting it to actually get damaged. Yeah, this part over here has hardened and got stuck to the figure. Let's see if I can remove it. Wow, it's really hard. Look at that. Whew. Oh no. Ha! It cracked. Oh well, I guess I just have to tear the whole thing off. Wow, there's really no salvaging this. Oh, my heart is in pain. Oh, I can't even pull it out. I can't take off this thing. This rubbery shirt, it has hardened so much. Look at that. Let's just take this piece off. Let's try to take off the trousers. First, let's remove the leg. And let's see if the pants is just as bad or I can still take it off. Yes, I can still take off the pants. Although it looks really bad, it looks really baggy and stretched out, and there are permanent indents here and there at the front and at the back. But at least it is still in one piece. So here's my version of a better ravaged Spider-Man. Or is he just too poor to buy a new shirt? Alright, let's carry on with trying to peel off this shirt. Really need to like scrape it off. Oh man. It really kind of hardened like plastic. Look at that. This is supposed to be rubbery. Now it has become solid like plastic. It's like peeling an eggshell. Oh, really my heart aches looking at this. There goes the spider logo. Alright, the egg has been peeled. And here are the eggshell. Look at that. The torso does feel kind of slightly oily. You can see a bit of shine to it. Next up is the head. Luckily, the spider mask is still okay. But for this one, it has completely hardened around the head So I guess I'm going to need to peel it off. Let me just take one final look at it before I crack away the mask. Hey. Alright, let's do it. Where shall I start? Let's see Tobey Maguire's face behind this mask. Look at that. Getting there. Oh, this top part is a bit difficult to come off. Alright, there you go. So here's the Tobey Maguire head. Looks really kind of shiny and oily. I'm going to wipe it now. There you go. He looks so much cleaner, especially at the nose area. Here are the eggshells of the shirt and the mask. And here's the very sleepy looking Tobey Maguire head. I really don't think they did a good job with the head, but I guess it was good enough back then. I really hope Hasbro will re-release a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man with an unmasked head. And now for this mask, let's try to put it on. Look at the hole. How am I supposed to put the head in? Really afraid that I might tear the mask. Alright, I guess it's not so bad. The mask does make his head look big, and the color is off from the body. There you have it, the wrestler Spidey with the mask on. You can see the head really looks kind of big on the body. And I really destroyed the wrestler shirt and the mask. The pants are still intact, but yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it's kind of stretched out and has a lot of markings because it was pressed between figures. The articulation of the figure isn't that great. Single hinge elbow and knee joint, and also ankle hinge joint. No pivot back then. The legs have a hinge joint and also able to rotate front and around. No ab crunch. There is a waist swivel and the arms goes up quite a lot actually. So yeah, decent articulation, but definitely the newer figures are way better in terms of articulation. So how many of you still have this figure? Do share it in the comments below whether yours is still in good condition or not. Thanks for watching. Do check out my review of recent figures and also comparison between bootleg and original Marvel Legend figures in this playlist over here.